Eventually, inevitably, we got to talking about our experiences as undergraduates. Yeah, like I did a couple of sort of creative writing classes when I was in my sort of second year, and they were fine, but I just don't find that environment particularly didactic in a helpful way, said Seb. I wasn't entirely sure what that meant, but it didn't matter. I was nicely drunk now. The happy, trusting kind of drunk that makes you feel as though everything you say will resonate with the other person so completely they'll think you're reading their mind. Oh fuck, God. Creative writing classes. I agreed. Right, here's something I noticed when I was doing creative writing classes at uni, right? Okay, so, right, lots of not very good writers have got like set this is really good writing phrases that they use to hoodwink the undiscerning masses into thinking they've got talent, I said. Faint lines of surprise etched themselves round Seb's eyes at this, as though he were a Pixar character. Before that little outburst, I'd let him do most of the talking. But I read his silence as amused beguilement and soldiered on. Very drunk now. Right, so, right, I'll tell you, let me think of an example. Right, okay, I'll think of an example, right. So, if they're writing a sex scene, right, and it's a blowjob, okay, so rather than write, I sucked him off for a bit, they'll write, I trailed my tongue down the length of him. Or, you know, like, he pushed inside me becomes, he moved until his full length was inside me. And people read this and they're like, oh, fuck, that's fucking brilliant writing. It's fucking so good. I mean, I love writing. Like, I want to do it, but don't you think so many people who do it are such pricks? So I knew people at uni, obviously, who were into writing as well, in the whole, like, arts admin kind of scene. Not very nice people, a lot of them. Some of them got stuff published, some of them are about to, some never will. But like they're all like tweeting each other in support of each other's like manuscripts, like massive manuscripts that they all claim to have read in a day. And I'm seeing this and I'm going like, am I missing something? Like you're writing your own novel, allegedly. Like how the fucking fuck do you have time to read all your friends' like unpublished manuscripts? Or you know, like writers who arrange erotic literature nights and it's completely obvious that they're like totally repressed and you're going, am I the only one who noticed? And you're going, am I the only person who can see this person is completely fucking repressed? Why are they arranging an erotic literature night? Oh my god, and bios. Right, my friend got some of her stuff published in an anthology, right, and they asked her to write a bio. And she wrote, you know, went to uni at blah blah and then did blah blah works, blah blah blah. Anyway, so the thing came out and we were looking at the bio pages and it was all stuff like after spending 2 years Tindering in Newcastle, Jerome felt it was only right and in the interests of public welfare for him to share his experiences. And we were like, for fuck's sake, Jerome, you wrote that about yourself, you total prick. Is this weird suspension of disbelief thing? Like, are we supposed to believe that Jerome, at this very, very fucking fledgling stage of his career, has got someone else write, like a super fan, writing his bios for him for fucking anthologies? Seb, I realised, was staring at me, unbeguiled, unamused. My breathing and heart rate slowed as it dawned on me. The golden glow of mutual empathy I'd thought was growing between us had been entirely fabricated by my beer-addled mind. He laughed lightly through his nose and shifted in his chair to look behind him. People our age and a bit younger were heading up the fairy-lit staircase to the event. I'd forgotten about the event. Seb laughed lightly and cleared his throat in one fluid, practiced mannerism. So, do you want to go through? I tightened my grip around my glass. Yeah, if you like. What's on again? Oh, it's a spoken word event. Some incredible voices. Like I've seen quite a bit of their stuff online. There's one girl, she's just like absolutely incredible. I looked back at the crowd flowing up the stairs. Bringing up the rear was Rose Keller, an obnoxious and unfriendly girl I recalled from my university tutorials. She was speaking loudly to a wan-looking friend in brothel creepers and black lipstick. The word gender drifted down to me several times as Golden Touch faded over the bar speakers. Spoken fucking word.